Uh, Hello guys, I'd like to take this opportunity to take you through how to set up your computer for programming. Welcome to Immobilis Scholarship, and during this web scholarship we are going to learn how to program. We are going to do HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, MySQL and PHP. So first and foremost, I'd advise you guys that we are going to use VS Code as our main coding editor. So I'll take you through the process of installing VS Code. So the first thing that you do, you go to your browser and you write VS Code. Once you write VS Code and search for it, you come to VS Code website, and then you select this if you are having Windows, and then if you're having other platforms you can always choose Mac OS or Linux OS, but you can select any of the three operating systems. Once you click that, and then you come to the download site. So I had downloaded this before, so I'll just cancel that. So let me just open the folder, that my downloads folder, so that we can access VS Code. So once I open the folder, I will get my VS Code, and then I double click on it. When I double click on it, I click and accept the license agreement, and then I can start the installation process. I follow next up to the end, but then I make sure that I tick all these. So because I'm ticking all these, so make sure on your installation you do the same. We don't need the browser and we don't need any other thing, so we wait for our VS Code to install. Once VS Code is installed, we launch it. Alright. And once we launch VS Code, we should have installed and in place. So the first thing we do, we come here and we come to the extension tag. On the extension tag, I want you to search live server. Once you search live server, you install live server by Ritwik, and then I want you to look for PHP debug and install PHP debug by Xdebug. Once you're done with these two, now we are ready to start our programming journey. So what we are going to do next is I'm going to create a folder that we'll be using for all our programs, and I'll name it for all our code, and I name it web, and then I save it on the desktop. Once I save this folder on the desktop, to confirm that everything works smoothly, I will open VS Code once again, and when I open VS Code, I'll come to File, Open Folder, and then I go to the selected folder. Once I go to the selected folder, this is what I can see, and our environment is ready for programming. Let's test if we can create a simple HTML document, and I'll name it index.html. So let us see, and as you can see, we can create our HTML document. Let us test if we can create a folder. Then let me just call it a CSS folder. So as you can see, a folder indicates with an arrow, and a file will indicate there. As you can see, we have index.html. So up to this point, I believe this process has been straightforward, and it is very easy to make a follow-up. Does anybody have any questions? And if you have any questions, just reach out to me on WhatsApp.